Timmy Mallett has revealed the touching words hospital staff shared with his mother after his brother, Martin, was born with Down syndrome in 1950s Britain. The former children's TV personality, 67, has recalled the stigma and discrimination towards the relatives of people with disabilities when his late brother was welcomed into the world and looked back on his memories of Martin. The dad of one also shared how his parents told him as a young child that he shouldn't feel expected to be his brother's carer later in life. Speaking to the Mirror earlier this month, Timmy looked back on the pain of watching his sibling develop dementia prior to passing away 5 years ago. Timmy, who first rose to fame as the host of Wake a Day in 1985, announced in March 2018 the heartbreaking news that his older sibling had died at the age of 64. At the time, Timmy was preparing to embark on a charity cycle ride of the Camino de Santiago to raise awareness of mental health issues. Rather than postpone the pilgrimage, however, he committed himself to the saddle, determined to honor the legacy of his late brother. Today, Timmy has embraced a lifestyle of long-distance cycling and alfresco art. Last year, he completed a 4,500-mile circumnavigation of mainland Britain, breaking at various sites to paint the view and chat with locals. Next spring, he plans to bike the coastline of Ireland, where he expects the route to have 1,000,000 different reasons to stop. Timmy's outdoor adventures regularly evoke memories of his happy childhood with Martin, much of which was spent pedaling around the countryside on a pair of trusty two-wheelers. Speaking exclusively to the Mirror in collaboration with the Pension Attention campaign, he reflects on their special relationship and its lasting imprint on his life. "We'd cycle together. My favorite photo of him is him concentrating on the business of cycling, the now and the being," he recalls. Despite Martin no longer physically being here, he remains a constant source of companionship for Timmy on his travels. "I carry Martin with me in my heart, he doesn't weigh a thing," the 67-year-old says, growing visibly emotional as he reflects on his bond with his late sibling. "I carry Martin Mallett name tags with me. When I get somewhere that has a great view, a road stop sign, a church, a moment of reflection, I put Martin's name tag there." When Martin was born in 1953, Britain had a very different attitude towards disability. Timmy has previously spoken about how his mother and father were determined to help Martin reach his full potential, refusing to isolate him and ensuring he was fully integrated in the local community. Institutionalization was often strongly encouraged to parents of children with Down syndrome, however, and society's treatment of him wasn't always kind. There was much discrimination, Timmy admits. There was also stigma towards the relatives of people with disabilities, with many people wrongfully believing that such genetic conditions were a curse or even a punishment. "I think about my mum, and the shame, a vulnerable, uncertain woman, the what have we done wrong to bring a child like this into the world?" Timmy added, before sharing the heartfelt words said to her after giving birth to Martin. "She was told by the staff in the hospital, he'll bring his own welcome," he said. "Isn't that so lovely?" He also tells the Mirror that his mother never expected him nor his other brother, Paul, to be Martin's full-time carers. "My mum always told us, you're not your brother's keeper. You have your own life to live," he explained. Martin also lived a rich life, making his mark in his Aberdeen self-help community by becoming a baker and serving his local church. In his older age, he developed early-onset dementia, an experience Timmy has since described as being incredibly tough to watch. "I didn't know dementia was going to take his life quite so grimly, Just a few days before I started my journey, Timmy admitted in 2020. He would be animated, then suddenly his head would drop. He'd come back, but ever so slightly less each time. Despite the pain of losing his brother, Timmy is clearly emboldened by the legacy he has left behind. There was joy and an innocence in every day with Martin. He'd say, "You and me, I'm happy," he recalls with a smile. They say that Down syndrome is caused by an extra chromosome. I wonder if that is an extra chromosome of love. The Pension Attention campaign is coordinated by the Association of British Insurers, ABI, and the Pensions and Lifetime Savings Association, PLSA, and funded by a large proportion of the pensions industry. It is working in partnership with Pensions Awareness Week and National Pension Tracing Day. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.
To